Hmm. Okay, well I haven't found them here, and I don't really want to get too close, because I'm not really into pillager fighting, but I am looking for mess. I haven't seen them around, and I just I wanna see my brother. Is that a crime? Is it a crime? Okay. All the spruce is still burnt down here. That's good, that's good. Uh, hmm. Okay, well, maybe they're at spawn. Who knows? Uh, I haven't really talked to people recently. I need to get out the house more. I've been doing things, but yeah, okay. Oh, this is a drop. Maybe? Maybe. I'm usually pretty good at this. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, I've been having a time. Hopefully I can find Mess soon though. Because I'd really like to talk to him. But I've been having a good time, actually. I've not been committing too many crimes. Some crimes, yes, but not too many. I've just been having like fun, I guess. I don't know. The whole building part of the cycle threw me off, but once we get the materials that we want, we have a plan. My mother and I, we have a plan. All right. Ooh, Starbucks. I wonder Starbucks. I wonder if that's up and running. Uh, ooh, there's stuff. Well, I don't know if it's up and running yet. I like the blue juice is still here. Um, I don't know if it's up and running yet, but oh my goodness. Hello, it's a lemonade stand. Why, there's grapes. Okay, it looks like the lemonade stand's doing pretty well. Um, gonna ignore that. What's over here? I don't. Oh wait, this was the axolotl, right? Yes, it was. Okay, I'm not interested in adopting pets. So, um, oh, there's more ships over here? Oh, there are. Oh, there we go. I do have a bow and some arrows. I've been using them, but I don't know. I've been getting better with the sword still. Hmm. Should I stay around spawn? Is there somebody's house up here? Is this somebody's house? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, is this another violet shrine? Hmm. Who's oh, okay, hello the chat. For violet. I left him something last time, but I didn't check the final day to see if he responded, but I highly doubt that he did. So it's fine. Maybe I leave him something else though, just for his troubles if he even exists. Um There's not really much to do around spawn. There was more for me last time. I have a good amount of food, don't I? I have a little bit. Oh, there's even more boats. I didn't see that. Okay, well, fair enough. And a duck walk up to a lemonade stand. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, this is the free food. Maybe I can get something other than like, oh no. I was wondering if I could get something other than bread, because technically I'm supposed to be, um, technically I'm supposed to be on a meat diet, but I can't really get meat this early on in the cycle, so it's like, eh, eh, who knows, man. Surprised. I haven't really actually been underneath this thing. I've been on top of it plenty of times, but never underneath. Okay, this is Cobb's house, isn't it? Or at least Cobb's old house. Because I don't think... Yeah, Cobb's shack. I don't think Cobb lives here anymore, though. I don't think anybody else even lives around spawn this cycle. Everyone kind of split off. I mean, I know there's like a couple houses, like there's one out that way, and like there's one out that way, but like there isn't really... Who in the world is this? But there isn't really any like people around spawn like there was in the last few cycles. Who knows, man? Who knows? I'm Man, I don't even know what to do at this point. Getting villagers is so hard this cycle, and like I'm no good at building, so it's not like I can start any build projects on my own. I'm kind of just like lost. I've been like trying to find spruce stuff, people's spruce stuff, and take away as much of it as possible, but like that's the only bit I have, as well as getting coal, which I don't have any on me right now, but that's because I put it all away. I probably should get spruce soon though, and not spruce. I probably should get more coal soon though, just because I don't know what else to do. I want to go netherite mining, even though I'm not really enchanted yet. I want to go netherite mining just to like get the netherite. You know? Yeah, whatever. I'm just kind of running around spawn aimlessly at this point. I've been coming up here a lot. Just been trying to find mess in particular, but I was hoping that I'd run into like other people as well. Like I don't know. I was hoping to run into maybe Embryn again, or Allie or Rowan or like literally anyone, but like it doesn't seem like many people are around here. At least not this cycle. Is there something down here? You know what? I'm not curious enough right now. Is there something up here? This looks like just a cave system. I guess just deep breaths for now. I don't know what else to do. I'm just bored. Do I farm? I've never farmed before. That's never been my thing. Oh, hello. And there they go. I've never farmed before. That's never been like what I do. Oh my gosh, there's a creeper. They don't do like they don't do the explosion damage they've done before. Was that to like protect builds? Because I know that this cycle's a building cycle. Eh. I wonder when the game of tag's gonna start. Cause like I kind of I didn't mean to do that. I kind of did sign up for it. So, we'll see. We'll see when / if it starts. Do I farm? Farming's boring though. It's only fun when you do it for armor, and I don't have any villagers to trade with it for right now. So like, what's the point? Oh, I'm so bored this cycle. Can't we go back to senseless violence? This isn't fun. I mean, I guess it's fun. It's fun hanging out with my mother, but like, it's not fun in the way that I want it to be fun. I was hoping for another fighting cycle, or like something else where I'd need armor or something. I don't need armor or something. Oh. Embryn?
Ed?
Oh. What? What? What?
Ed. Hi. Hi.
What?
Hi.
What? What?
Oh my god.
What?
What? What? What?
You're not.
What? What's what?
You're not. You're not Embryn. anymore.
Again with Embrin.
What? Cosmic?
Yeah.
I. You haven't been around for a month. What?
Again with Embrin.
Yeah, Emran's been here. Wait, who did you talk to? Cause like, you know about Emran.
Chronicle.
Oh, that's fun.
Hmm. First person I interacted with was the one who blew up Town Hall, so that's a
Yeah,
great
well,
start.
oh wow. Yeah, you remember that. I've been having to like skirt around that with Emran.
Hmm.
Um, oh boy,
Yes.
there's so much that happened since you were gone. Oh,
So I can tell.
wow. Yeah, wait, you don't um I uh
Oh, dear God.
yeah, changes. I'm an axolotl surprise.
You know, touche.
Yeah. And I kind of got a scar, but that's like from my home world as well.
Ah,
So, um
fair.
uh also um hmm hmm I don't even know like where to begin with this conversation. Um
Who the hell is Embrin, for one?
I don't know. They kind of showed up looking a little bit like you, and I kind of like thought they were you. And then I like trauma dumped on them and freaked them out, and then we became friends. They're also dating Havoc, I think. No, wait, not I think. I know. They're dating Havoc. I tease them for it relentlessly. Also, like, fair warning, I am kind of, I guess, neutral with Red Winter. Um, cause like, I mean, I didn't know what else to do. And I mean, I kind of did yell at Chronicle a little bit, and we kind of did have like a a surprisingly productive talk. But
That actually happened with him?
surprisingly, yes. I I didn't know that it was possible, but surprisingly, yes. But then he kind of didn't answer me, and I kind of got mad at him again. But like, that's a whole other thing. Um, whatever. It's all that matters is that Havoc kind of offered me like friendship question mark, and like Chronicle and I aren't fighting actively. I guess.
Okay.
Well, listen, I was the only person still mad about the town hall, so I don't know. I was the only person still mad about
So,
the town hall, and I thought Embryn was you, so it was like I felt like it was unjustified, you know?
so Chronicle wasn't lying about Embrin.
No, unfortunately not. But like, I mean, I like Embryn. They're pretty chill. They taught me how to fight a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I learned how to use a shield,
Hmm.
which they kind of asked me at an inopportune time, but still. It was interesting. Last cycle was interesting. You know, at least uh never mind. Uh I guess do you have questions?
Well, like,
Like I assume you'd have questions. I just the passage of time has like been different for me than it has for you, and like I remember things that you don't. So it's like I don't know what questions you really have.
at this point, I don't even know what questions I have.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Because I got told things from Chronicle, but
I can confirm or
I
deny
guess
them if you want.
history, yeah. Uh, I guess to start, Embrin actually won Cycle 2.
Yeah, it was intense. They were fighting against Donabu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they won.
Hmm. So these are really the tokens.
Yeah, they are.
Hmm.
It's silly.
Hmm.
I've not yet seen tokens, but I mean, I placed pretty well. I placed top 10 out of 52, so
Hmm. What was the challenge?
so it was basically the same as the first cycle, but also God got to kill us.
Oh, of course we did. Of course we did.
So I kind of actually the only reason that I died was because Midas snuck up behind me and one-shotted me because they had a
Ah.
sharpness 1,000 sword. But actually, I was like,
Oh, damn.
I killed someone and like I was kind of on. I don't remember if it was who was it. I was on somebody's trail when they killed me. I
Hmm.
think it was it Moth? Was it Jade? Was it somebody else? It was a Red Winter person. I'm pretty sure.
Of course it was.
But I don't really know if Red Winter is still a thing even. It like stuff happened. Havoc and Chronicle like fought and like I'm pretty sure Chronicle got kicked out of his own like alliance and like it's been an interesting time. I don't even know what's up with Kairos and Chronicle at this point.
Kairos?
Yeah, Kairos? Kai?
Oh, I didn't know he had a full name.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess that's what happens when you miss a full cycle.
yeah, names change. Speaking
Yeah,
of, don't get mad at me
oh,
again.
I won't.
Kind of Michael is my name,
Michael.
not Tad. Was that the last one that I went by around you?
That's the last name I know of.
Yeah, I've gone by technically two other, but people just called me Theo throughout the entire cycle. So
Mm-hmm.
Chronicle will probably end up calling me Theo if we ever meet and like all that.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's Michael right now.
Um, have you seen Brand at all?
Oh,
I,
sorry. um, so
I,
um, bad news.
oh,
Brand
what happened? Are they
Brand
okay?
hasn't been around since cycle one. They weren't around at all last cycle, and I haven't seen them at all this cycle. So I don't know where they are or where they went, but they've not
Damn
been
it.
around. I
Mm,
I haven't seen them at all.
okay. Okay. Sorry, just
Yeah, I know you guys were close. I just it's not that I didn't notice their absence last cycle because I definitely did, but I just didn't have time to do anything about it. I mean,
I mean, what could you have done?
yeah. I mean, I'd certainly things were certainly eventful last cycle.
Hmm. So I'm realizing
Yeah. Oh, I I don't know. I wasn't.
the ever loving ships.
Yeah, those are god ships.
Just by looking at them, I kind of figured.
Yeah. One of them's knights. I don't know who the rest are, but probably like Corn, Midas, Rael's, or Rael probably has one. I don't know, man. I don't dabble in the business of gods. I don't even think a true god exists. So
That's fair,
the only
honestly.
The only god I even like in this place is Night.
That's good.
Yeah. Technically, they were citrine patron the first cycle, but
Mm-hmm. Non-canonically, Knight is indeed building elf ships.
yeah, I have no idea who's building them out of character. I just know that Knight built at least one.
They're all knights. They,
God,
they look they're all knights and they look so cool. I took a toy. I love them. Anyway.
that's wonderful. Only at spawn though. Yeah, the only ones that are clearly like made by God.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But
anyways.
yeah.
Um,
Anyway.
sorry, I wasn't expecting to see you at all. Like,
Never was Chronicle.
yeah, how'd that go?
Briefing. I punched him.
Wonderful. I cursed him out last cycle. I think the
Just
only
wish I could have
reason
done
that we
more,
didn't get
but
into a physical fight is because Embryn stepped in and was like, "Hey guys, let's not do that."
great.
Yeah, Embryn and Chronicle were pretty close, I think.
Oh, that's awesome. Great. So I'll have to deal with him more often. Lovely.
Yeah, not only were they were pretty close, and like honestly, they kind of helped. I guess they kind of helped us get along better. It was interesting. I don't know. I've had a long cycle. Um, so I'm guessing you're. I don't know. Um, I don't know.
I have no idea what's happening at this point.
I I do. Were you told that it's a building cycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chronicle mentioned that.
Sounds like Chronicle's actually done a pretty good job of filling you in then.
Hmm. Ironic.
Not really. Did the same thing for Embryn. I've unfortunately found a sort of respect for him.
You actually respect him?
Not, I said a sort of. Back up. Not like, hmm. I guess I can see where some of where he's coming from. He has a lot of the same, I guess, values as I do, but we just have different ways of going about them.
Yeah, sure. Values might be the same, but
But he's just a little bit of a crazy bastard.
a little bit.
Listen, I've had to deal with the man for 2 cycles, 3 now.
What other crazy stuff has he done last cycle?
um,
Who else did he blow up?
last cycle, I don't know if he actually even did much to the greater populace. I think it was all infighting within Red Winter because I know that like when the Atlas Alliance party happened, that was Mess and Kelly who started that fight, not even Chronicle. Chronicle was just trying to get his men out of there. But like, yeah, no, I don't really think Chronicle did anything to the general populace last cycle.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess he blew up the Atlas Alliance base, but like that was after Foggy was killed, so that's a valid crash out. But like, yeah, no, I can't think of anything that he did unjustifiably that I know of, at least. I know that Knight was mad at him for something else, but I wasn't sure what that was about because I'm not.
Oh, yes. Gotta be mad at him. Gotta be mad at Chronicle. That's a fight waiting to end horribly.
Yeah, I. I don't know. I haven't really. I don't know about the infighting within Red Winter, whatever
Hmm.
that was. I know that he Havoc got into a fight, but I don't really know much about what the fight was or how it ended. I just know that
Hmm.
I was told that Havoc and Chronicle got into a fight, and then I didn't see Chronicle for like the rest of the cycle until the final event.
Havoc stabbed him.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain it. Yeah, I knew something like that probably happened, but
Deserved.
probably. I mean, I guess Havoc's been nicer to me than Chronicle has, even offering
Yeah.
to help me out, give me information if I wanted it, which I didn't really take him up on quite yet, but I'm thinking I might. You know,
Mm.
I don't know what your opinions are on Havoc. I know what Imran's are very clearly.
If you're gonna go to one of the brothers, go to Chronicle. Not Chronicle. Havoc. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't need to. I have my own people, but like, it's good to stay informed.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of, this cycle is all about like matching energy. You know, honestly, if Chronicle comes up to me and is completely nice, I'll be nice to him because like, I don't know. If he comes out
Mm.
guns blazing, then I'll come out guns blazing. But the only thing that like is like the only genuine fight that I seem to have started is between Kairos and like Ferryman and me. We kind of got into a bit of a fight, but I think they're going on like this pacifist run this cycle, so like it's interesting. Or at least I think Kairos is, but I'm not so sure about Ferryman.
I don't expect that to last long.
Eh. I mean, I know Kairos already has Wither Skulls again.
Of course he does.
Doesn't he always? He got more Wither Skulls last cycle than he did the first cycle. Although there weren't any
Stop
Withers in the
moving.
final event.
What the eye? No.
There
I'm
weren't
having a
any.
voice raise.
Yeah, there weren't any Withers in the final event because I don't know. I guess Kairos just didn't spawn them because I know Kairos lasted for a good long time during the fight. Not
Mm.
as long as me, but a good long time.
If you're gonna be fighting against God, why not try and whittle off your opponents?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I lasted longer than like Kairos, Havoc, Chronicle, um, Altea, good amount of Red Winter people,
Mm.
which I didn't expect, but it happened. So probably thanks to Embrun, honestly. He had some good lessons.
Yeah. Guess you guys did.
I mean, we're friends, so I guess it makes sense. I got to hang out with friends a lot last cycle. Like I got like genuine friends last cycle. Like I hung out with Lunar a lot more, obviously. And then
Who is Lunar, by the way?
I haven't seen Lunar this
I guess how
cycle.
was.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lunar this cycle, but like he was doing great. We were making potatoes. We were like just hanging out really. And then I met someone named Saturn and we hung out a lot. And I know I hope they're going to come back, but like I don't know.
Hmm.
I can't shoot you anyways. Anyway, I just yeah, I made friends last cycle. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hmm. Last cycle was actually not that bad. It could have been worse. It wasn't as bad as the first cycle. I didn't
Hmm.
get sick last cycle, which made things a lot easier.
Yeah. Guess not, huh?
Mm-mm. Yeah, last cycle. I mean, there was a dragon. I just didn't fight it.
Touche.
Yeah, I kind of passed out before I was able to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's when the fins and the scar came in. Kairos killed me.
Ah, of course he did.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What was the mid?
to be fair, I stabbed him first
Fair.
because it was
Just
the event.
curiosity more than anything. But what was the mid challenge? The midpoint challenge.
Oh, it was a scavenger hunt. People would go after these eyes that were around spawn and collect them, and they would have to bring them back to Midas, and then whoever got like all 12 of the Ender eyes to open the end portal would win. And Sapphire
Hmm.
ended up winning
Hmm.
again, and
Again.
yeah, it was fun. I didn't really collect any eyes. I was focused on killing people
Yeah, fair enough.
because PvP turned on and it was like stab your opponents to make them like not get the eyes as fast. So I did that and I killed Allie so many times. Do you
Yeah,
know who
fair.
Allie is?
Nope.
Well, okay, so she's my sister, not like
Okay.
not like blood sibling, but like you
Just
know,
adding on to the family tree.
yeah. And I mean she got skulked and we kind of had a rough patch, but we're business partners this cycle. So,
Business partners?
yeah, I help her with some things and I give her spruce in return because I kind of burnt down all her spruce. But
Yeah,
also,
fair.
do you have spruce?
Not on
Like
me, but I probably
saplings?
have some saplings.
Yeah, make sure to hide those, specifically from me.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I've been going around and taking and burning everybody's spruce. Just to, just to be a
Fair enough.
menace. Because, the less spruce available, the less people can build with it. And people love building with spruce.
Spruce is a good block.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I want to burn it all to the ground. Because I'm not a builder. I can't really build. So if I can ruin other people's chances of building, oh,
Touche. Really.
it's nice actually. And this is nice. I like the rain. It's hydrating. But I am an axolotl, so take that. It's less cold this
You're
cycle.
kind of biased.
I am biased. It's less cold this cycle because like last cycle there was instone everywhere at spawn and it made spawn really cold.
I'm sorry, you say less cold. Turn around.
Yeah. Well, like I don't
I
walk
just find that
into it.
funny.
I don't walk into the
Yeah,
snow. Although Embrun likes
fair.
snow, so this was like good for Embrun.
Yeah, guess it would be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Um I guess I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, it
I mean,
feels weird. Just missing out on so much and then.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't really know. I've yet to miss out on things, so I feel like it's gonna happen at some point. I mean, there's gotta be a cycle I don't come back, right?
Eh,
Hopefully. Hopefully I get to go home again. I don't know.
you went home?
Yeah, just for like a few hours.
Hmm.
But yeah, got to see my mother and all that.
Hmm. Must have been good to see her.
Yeah, it was good to see her.
Hmm.
Um, mm,
You were okay?
I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but my mother's kind of here.
Uh-huh.
Like in the cycle, like in the queue.
Oh.
She's kind of like actively causing problems for
Hmm.
other people. Yeah.
Uh,
And she's kind of the whole reason that I'm going to survive it all in this build battle. Because I can't build for shit, as we've established.
hmm.
And, kind of, I mean, I didn't really. I know you can build, but, like, you kind of switched off of Malachite, so. Or I guess
Yeah.
Embryn switched off of Malachite.
Yeah.
They felt bad about it too. I feel really bad for making them feel bad about it because they were like, I don't want to abandon you, but I don't want it to seem like I'm abandoning you. I just want to be with Havoc. And I'm like, yeah, you're gay. Get over it.
And yet they put me with the people I hate the most. Great.
Yeah, but they didn't know. I mean, Embryn wasn't like actively spiting you. Embryn's not like that. Embryn's really nice. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't really think they care much about the team system anyway. They're just gay for Havoc. Like, I get that. And I also think they just were trying to help out another person who was like swapping. Because like the person wanted to be on Malachite for some reason. And then,
Hmm.
they're helpful. They like helping people out.
Yeah.
Ah! Man, that Phantom came straight for me, actually. Oh my.
I don't have that many arrows.
I do.
And by that I mean out of arrows.
Oh. I have a good amount of arrows.
Skeleton drop like
There you
one
go,
bow,
please.
and that's the only.
Oh, I didn't see
Oh
him.
yeah.
I've stolen a good amount of arrows.
Hmm.
Oh, you weren't here for
Okay.
my coal arc.
You had a coal arc.
It's still ongoing, but yes, I had a coal arc. I kind of, I just collect coal. It's a coping mechanism. Coal, let's go. Let's go. Love coal. Coal/pause. I love coal.
I'm sorry, just seeing you peek. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just hmm hmm trying to figure out what to say. I guess weird question. Are we still brothers?
I mean, I would hope so.
Okay, cool. Cause like me and Embryn aren't brothers. So like it's been weird saying like friend instead of brother. I've been like hesitating each time and I don't want to like I didn't want to overstep with Embryn because we kind of had a rocky start. But like cool.
Yeah.
Cool, 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 cool.
Yeah.
Oh, just to let you know, Rose, you remember Rose? They kind of ran with Red Winter last time. I don't think they're running with them this time, but like
Name isn't familiar.
Rosemary, one of our neighbors. I'm pretty sure, or at least they were on Citrine.
Okay. I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I knew Rose at least.
Yeah, kind of familiar.
Yeah. Hey, and hey, you're on Citrine again.
But
I was on, I was on Citrine, and then I was on Sapphire, and then I think I also got placed back on Citrine for last cycle. Actually, no, I was on Ruby when the cycle began, and then I switched to Chronicle to be on
mm,
Citrine, and then this cycle I was on. I've been on Malachite this entire time.
fair enough.
So no swaction has happened since the first cycle,
Mm.
though. So
I guess if it being the first cycle, give people an opportunity.
I think it just people didn't realize that they needed the swaps. And
Yeah,
also, I think Midas has a more efficient way of sorting people, so it isn't like as scattered and like the teams aren't as even.
yeah,
So I don't know,
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, I'd like to keep in touch with you.
yeah. I can try.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
want us to fall back into old habits
Yeah,
because like I guess I didn't forget about it. I guess you didn't really either, but like I had a period where I thought you did. So yeah, um,
yeah.
I'm
So,
not I'm not sick anymore.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, the cycle's kind of erased any scarring or sickness I have.
Yeah.
It did get pretty bad though. I almost called Chronicle at one point. Did I tell you about that?
Uh, don't I don't think so.
Yeah, there was a point where I almost called Chronicle because I was just feeling so bad. And they
Hmm.
were just who happened to be online at the time.
Hmm.
So, like online, as in on the com online. I didn't know if
Yeah.
if like, because like you weren't on the com and Brand wasn't on the com and Mess was in an odd position. So like
Hmm.
the only person I was able to message was like people who were typing in like the general chat. So who knows? But
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, sorry. I'm having a moment.
No, yep. Good.
Yeah. I know we kind of had the whole talk about like anger and forgiveness and stuff like that last cycle, but I'm not angry anymore. So I don't know if that counts for anything really, but
Hmm. That's fair.
you know,
I'm, I'm just glad you're doing better.
yeah, I'm doing a lot better actually. I mean, I had a bit of a nightmare last cycle, but that's besides the point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was just a nightmare. I mean, it doesn't matter. Shit, shit.
I'm sorry for
Why did
killing you during the finale, by the way.
I mean, I kind of told you to be fair.
Yeah, that is true, but
I mean, it.
oh,
Hmm?
how's I guess Kairos looking? I kind of uh went all in on him.
I I guess he's fine. I haven't really seen him. Just passed him,
Hmm,
basically. I mean, he kind of hasn't talked to me since town hall,
yeah,
and I guess I haven't seen Bran since town hall. Or really
yeah.
Ferryman, I guess. And no, I saw Ferryman at the Atlas Alliance party, so I take that back.
Hmm.
I've seen a lot of Red Winter people around. They're very active.
Yeah, being one of the biggest threats in the server in the world, you're gonna be active.
Eh, I don't know if they're actively threatening right now. I don't know what they're doing, but
Yeah,
they're not being actively threatening, so I'm kind of not too concerned about them actually.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to know what they're doing.
Fair.
Chronicle took me somewhere, like nearby, I guess a swamp. I guess I don't know.
Oh, I haven't been out to a swamp
And
yet.
just I think it was just a temp base for right now. But
Yeah,
as soon as I could, just ran out the front door and left because I didn't want to be anywhere near him.
that's fair. I can't blame you
I
for
don't
that.
care if we're on the same team.
I'm not surprised Chronicle picked you up, to be honest. He did that with you last, or he did that with Imran last cycle.
Yeah. Did Embren remember anything from Cycle One?
Oh, no, definitely not. It made things hard, especially when it came to us interacting, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I
what?
guess adopting someone who doesn't remember is easier than adopting someone who doesn't, right? Who does, right?
Yeah,
Well, not really adopting, but
I mean, kind of just scooped him up.
yep.
And I mean, it's not like they did anything really with Embrin. They didn't even like try and turn like Embrin against like me or Mess or anything. In fact, Chronicle actually actively kind of wanted. It was interesting because like Chronicle almost encouraged Embrin to talk to me. At I guess like made it a safe space for both of us to have a conversation at one point, and that kind of was what opened the gates to us talking more.
Mm,
So you know, it was kind of nice, but not that I trust the guy or even like the guy. Just I guess he was kind of helpful, even if he wouldn't respond to me. But I think that was probably after the whole stabbing situation happened. But eh,
yeah. Yeah.
are you okay? I don't. I overwhelmed Embren with all the information. I'm trying not to do that, but I also don't want to hide things from you.
Just trying to take everything in, I guess.
Yeah, I really don't want to overwhelm you and push you away like I did with Embren.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, already pushed you away enough, haven't I?
You didn't.
Debatable.
If anyone pushed one another away, it'd be me pushing you away.
Yeah, who's to blame you, really? This place makes people guarded, hateful. I experienced a lot of hate last cycle, and I kind of had to get over it. What
Yeah.
else? What else can you do?
Good question.
Yeah, just I don't have it in me to hate anyone, so
I thought I didn't.
it's not that I can't hate people. I find myself being too tired to. I did a lot of it in the first cycle, and then after my, I guess my conversation with Chronicle, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth driving in Runaway or causing more disturbances for other people just trying to have peace. Because really, at that point, it was me starting shit with Chronicle. So people experienced a lot more peace after I got calmer. So
Yeah.
it's not really worth it fighting Chronicle or Havoc or Ferryman even, although I still don't like that guy.
I don't plan on trying to fight them. I just plan on trying to avoid them.
Fair enough.
I don't care if it'll cause the team to, I don't know, just not win. I just don't want to be around him.
No, that's fair. I'm not. I want answers out of him, but I don't.
I don't even know that.
I do. I like knowledge, but I don't want to be his friend or anything.
I pressed the wrong button, shut it.
I just want answers, you know? And I got a couple of them,
Yeah.
you know? As like, I got a few, but I didn't get nearly enough. And at one point, I got desperate, you know?
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the loneliness never really went away. But it's usually pushed aside. Like I said, I made many friends, family.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to push away being lonely when Foggy is over here and Allie is over here and Mess is over here and Saturn and Luna are over here, and I can go to any one of them at any point.
Yeah. I guess so, huh?
Yeah, it reminded me of like the beginning of Cycle One, just at the cottage. That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Not much of that happening this cycle, but at least I know where people like are. Foggy's been over working on Starbark, so I can visit her every so often, and I know where Allie and Creus and those guys are, and I have my mother, so it's less
Hmm.
lonely than it was than I'd been before.
Yeah.
I just still don't understand where you went after town hall.
I just went into a cave and hid. It wasn't too far near spawn, but it was nearby the arena, actually.
Hmm.
Just went in and I didn't want to risk anything else. So I just ran.
Yeah.
Guess that's what I'm doing now, too.
I'll never understand that. The urge to just run. Because even when I did run, I guess I called people. I even told Chronicle where I was. I don't know why the fuck I did that, but I did. I was very open about where I lived, even during my runaway arc, just in case anybody needed me. In fact, a day in, I was running off to help people. I don't understand how you do it.
I don't care who needs me or. The closer I get to people, the more I know I'll be hurt. And the more I know I'll be hurt, the more I want.
Why are you shooting at Aspen? Aspen didn't do anything. Oh my god.
The closer I get to people, the more I know I'll get hurt. So if I don't get close to people, or if I don't get close to anything for that matter,
Then it's
and when the
better.
inevitable of getting and the inevitable of something happening to it,
So you just run
less I'll get.
with no concerns as to how that affects people. I think I might have found your problem. That right there. You can't connect
I
to
can't hurt
anything.
people if I'm not around people, if I'm not close to them.
Are you afraid of hurting others or are you afraid of hurting yourself?
Both.
Find that hard to believe. Sorry.
I heard a man.
I know. I assumed. I just hmm. Hmm. If you're so afraid of hurting other people, why make connections in the first place? You didn't have to base with me. You didn't have to allow Lunar to stay with us. You didn't have to make town hall. If you knew all this, why?
New world, new chance, new piece of hope I was trying to hang on to.
Ironic that you ruined it yourself. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Kaz. I don't think it would have gone as badly as it did if you didn't run. I don't think you would have been hurt as badly as you were if you didn't push people away at the slightest inconvenience.
You call town hall the slightest
I'm
inconvenience?
talking about the SWACtion. The teams didn't matter. And yet. You know, one thing that I was glad that Embryn caught on to pretty fast was that the teams don't mean fucking shit.
And now I would believe that, normally. And I try to.
No, you
Until
don't.
Kaya came in and tore it to shreds.
Kai did that. Kai did that. No, the fuck they didn't. You didn't believe it. I know you didn't.
It
Because
wasn't even just Kai. There have been informants on Citrine before even Town Hall.
I'm not
Probably
talking
before Town Hall was even a
about.
thing.
I'm not. Listen, just because there are, quote, informants, probably the people on the Quixovis, we knew they were defectants. You took the citrine thing to heart. You were the only citrine who took the team thing to heart. Brand followed in your footsteps because they cared about you, and I played into it because I cared about you. And then, the moment that I wasn't on your stupid little team anymore, you cast me out. Sound familiar? You were the only one who cared. I cared about you. Brand cared about you. Lunar cared about you. All those people who gathered in town hall wanted something that was a leader to care about. And you would have been a great leader if you hadn't have run.
I didn't want to lead. I would have let anyone else lead.
Then you should have said that to them
I
instead of
did!
taking charge. Well, I
No
don't
one else
know what
stepped
you
up.
did. I don't know what you did. You know what? You know why no one else stepped up, cause? Because they didn't care. It was always just you. People cared about you, but no one cared about the team. I stuck around even after the swap and even after you didn't want me because I cared about you. I went and talked to Embryn for the first time because I cared about you. But honestly, Embryn's been more of a brother to me than you ever were. They didn't cast me out because I was on a different team. When I was like sick, instead of running away, they brought me to a space where I was more comfortable and able to heal properly. When I had a nightmare about you killing me, they were there for me. I don't blame you for not being there for me, but I don't want you to sit here and be mad at even like I you're mad at Chronicle when Chronicle was more there for me than you were. You warned me not to go to Havoc and not to trust Havoc, but Havoc offered me help when we were on different teams.
What a record mess was the one who told me not to trust Havoc.
And for
So
the
I figured I'd
record,
extend the courtesy.
and for the record, I still trust Mess. And Mess still trusts me, even with me talking with Havoc. They knew about that. They knew that I was talking to people. They knew that I was having conversations with other people. They know that like I've been talking to Red Winter, and even with me talking to someone that they absolutely hate, they never abandoned me. Crazy fucking thought. And I'm not even mad at you for doing all of that. Not really. Not anymore. Because I get it. It's in your nature. You run, you hide, and you care too much. And it's not a good combination because it leads you into self destructive tendencies of caring about something or someone, and then it gets inconvenienced or hurt, and you just hide from it instead of taking care of it and sticking with it through the rough patches. And sure, I'm talking about myself, but I'm also talking about Citrine. If you were going to step up as a leader, that would have been the perfect time to show that you were a leader. To stick around.
Well, I wasn't. I never wanted to be one. I tried once, and I was too late.
No,
So if I
you
was too late
weren't.
then,
You weren't too late. And that was the thing. You always think that you're doing worse than you are. Your self deprecation knows no bounds. And any help you see you take is pity. Embryn does the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if I genuinely stepped up to help you and you just said, I don't need your pity. Sometimes even a little bit of pity is good. Sometimes you are just genuinely in that rough of a spot. I've been there. I've needed that pity. And in that time, guess where you were? In a fucking cave. But now that I've aired that out, we can either move on from this or we can continue. I just advise you not to keep running. But I don't know if you'll even take my advice. You've never been one for constructive criticism. Or criticism at all.
this is the reason why I don't get close with people. I know I'm not perfect. I know
I'm
I'm
not
fucked up.
asking you to be. I'm not even asking you to apologize for what I went through. I'm not asking you to even really be better. I'm just asking you not to run. That is literally the only requirement that I've given you. Is for you not to
But
just
according to
leave
you,
me
it's in my
again.
nature now, isn't it?
It is. I'm sorry for
Then
speaking
how
the
can I
truth.
change it?
By learning. By learning from your mistakes instead of repeating the same ones over and over again. Because every time you get hurt, you either throw up a barrier or you run. You hide or you run, and there's no in between. There's no room for growth there. I'm not mad that you did the things. I'm mad that you haven't changed. Even Chronicle has changed. Because right now, this would be a great time to change, to prove to me that I'm wrong.
What's the point? Everything's gonna be reset anyway.
Is it selfish to say that I thought I was the point? Guess so. But you said it yourself, you don't like getting close to people. The only person you've allowed yourself to really.
Catherine!
Oh my god, watch out. Watch out. The only person you've really allowed yourself to get close with was Brand, and even when it got too rough for you, you left them. I just worry about you.
You shouldn't.
But I do.
That's your first mistake.
It's really not. Because, like, I I care about you a lot. And I think you know that.
I don't know what I know anymore.
Well, I do. I do care about you a lot. You know, you're my brother. You were my first brother here. You were the first piece of family I had. And I'm not just going to stop caring about you. I can be mad at you all I want. It's not going to change the fact that I worry about you. And you can say that it's not worth it, or that's my first mistake, or that it doesn't matter. It's still going to happen. Unfortunately, you've always got me in your corner, even if it's just shoved very far. Because I care about you. My first problem, my first mistake, was talking to you in the first place, was talking to anyone in the first place. The same thing. I could be in this position, maybe even having this very same conversation with Chronicle had I would put on Ruby. I'm self aware of that. The first person to show me affection, I latched onto. And I am very bad at letting go. You'd have to do something truly fucked up to me to make me leave directly to me. Even killing me wasn't enough. Even killing Kairos wasn't enough. Even becoming a whole different person and I thought was you wasn't enough. None of it has been enough.
My choice.
I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying that there'd have to be something so horribly bad that you do that is absolutely, by anyone's stretch of the imagination, unforgivable for me to leave you. And that could have been the same for anyone had they been in the same position that you and I were in the beginning of cycle one. I could have ended up like this with Chronicle. I think we should all consider ourselves lucky. So no matter how many times you run away, and no matter how many times they get mad at you for running away, I'm bad at running away, as it's clearly been shown. I don't like that you don't argue back.
Starting to run out of steam at this point.
I'm out of steam.
In cycle one, I thought I had a chance, even a sliver of hope that something would change. Something would help change the fucked up way I am. And I thought I had it. Swaption, I tried to go back. I tried to actually forgive you because I know it wasn't your fault. I've tried. And I've failed countless times. I'm out of hope, Michael. I'm out of chances. I'm out of opportunities.
I hate that you see it that way. I hate it for you. But if you really believe that, then I'm willing to step away. Let you run, you know? If you really believe that there's nothing that you can do to change, what's the point of me getting in the way of that, you know? If you don't try, then it's going to be an endless cycle of us both getting hurt. Ironic. So, you're free to go if you want. Well, don't you want to run? If you think you've ruined it and that you're out of chances, I don't see why you'd stay. I do believe that there's chances for you, but I can't make you see that for yourself. And I can't fight your battle forever. I don't want you to go. But if you truly believe that it can't get better for you, then what's the point in caring about somebody else?
I just don't know what to do anymore. And running has always worked.
You could have hope.
Hope it's gonna get shattered.
Maybe. But doesn't it say something that even after your hope was shattered, I stayed? Even after you left me multiple times, no matter what, I always came back. Because you didn't,
And I don't know why.
because in my eyes, you didn't ruin it. As long as you called me your brother, that's what we were.
Were we ever really bros?
I'd like to think that we were. But that's up to you.
Emran's more of a brother than I'll ever be.
They really do think they're past hope. I don't think I can help them. Maybe somebody else can speak some sense into them. Hope they do well. There's nothing I can do to save them. But it was up to them to decide. I shouldn't chase them. I shouldn't chase after them. I should say, stick to what I said. I should stick by what I said. Of course, I said something that made it worse. That's just how it goes between us, apparently. Even if I don't believe in that. I miss Imran. I miss Imran a lot. I don't know why it always ends like that. I try not to say stupid things, and then something about them just makes me mad. Makes me mad that they can't care for themselves at all. I need to get another wart. Can I even get that right now? Is there even an unrated fortress to get it from? What in the fuck is this? Just fun. This isn't precarious at all. It's just warm in here. What am I doing? I can't do anything this cycle. I think Cosmic makes me feel bad about myself. Don't text them. Don't be stupid enough to text them. Why am I not enough for them? Don't think about it that way. If I didn't mean anything to them, then they wouldn't have been so hurt by that. Don't be stupid enough to text them. Don't. I thought things would be different enough. I don't know why I thought they'd be different. You can't change a person that quickly. I shouldn't say anything. I really shouldn't say anything. I do feel bad about saying that. Why can't it just go back to how it was? If they thought that the first cycle was a restart, why couldn't they have viewed this as a restart too? I really shouldn't say anything. I just want to apologize for saying that. Just that. Nothing else, but I don't. Whatever. They're probably not gonna respond. That's fine. I just want them to know. Don't obsessively check your calm. Fuck. I'm such an idiot. They're not gonna text you back. They're not gonna text you back. They're not gonna message you back. And that's within their right. They're running away. Why would they message you back? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. I just. I should go home. I don't want my mother to start worrying. But it's warm here. It's warm here. Nothing. Nothing hurts like home without family in it. Don't text me. God damn it. I. Stop being obsessive. Stop it. Stop it. Just let them be alone. That's what they want. Let them. Whatever. I'm just gonna go home.